time for our opening contest of tonight's action. And look at this, Carter not wasting time, but CB had a plan. Nice counter, but oh, a counter right back with a bulldog. The action is picking up here. They're twisting over for that tornado kick, but no. CB dodges and hits him with a drop kick of his own. Big fight feel. You can feel it in the air. A super card here tonight. Dream matches going down. And you don't want to miss a thing. As Carter Blackwell looking to get the advantage going into EndGame, as he's got his sights set on Jordan Brooks. Look at that super kick. Oh, look at that. It's to you. But tonight, CB trying to break through, trying to break the glass ceiling, if you will. And if he beats Carter Blackwell, this will change everything going forward. But no, Snapdragon with a bridge. We're going to take it out to the streets here in Salt Lake City. Take it out to the Utah Jazz, if you will. Package. Power driver out on the floor. Dropped him like a bad habit with package power driver. And Carter Blackwell with the counter with a dragon screw. Well, tonight, John Baker. Can he get the job done? The second meeting. It's all down to tonight. And I hope he makes it out alive and survive the Soul Taker. That's right, on the toe of the tape, it's CB versus CB. But these men, trust me, are a lot different. Carter Blackwell has won almost everything that we have to offer here at Code of Honor, and has been through so many changes, so many cycles in his own life. To make it to the next step, to make it to the promised land, to save and restore honor. Just when we thought we were out of hope. And oh, wait a minute, curb stop to the back of the skull. 1, 2, and no, just a 2. Oh, he's gonna roll him up. 1, just a 1 count. That's crazy. Irish up over, no, counter. Kick to the midsection, gonna bring him over for the powerbomb, but no. CB, what a counter, and fires with the V trigger. The knee strike ignites, and now gonna set up a rod, and kaboom! Carter Blackwell could be on Dream Street. If he hits this, it could be over in an instant with the skull-crushing finale. 1, 2, no, just a 2 count. And oh, the drop kick into the corner. CB might have a shot. But look at this, Carter Blackwell with the counter straight away with the elbows. Flying high, kaboom, knee drop connects. Hits the mark. And all double foot to the face. Trying to keep Carter grounded, but picking him up for this. Hammers away. Northern Lights suplex, didn't have all of it. Gonna go for up, no. Mistakes are made, no knee drop. Out to the floor, incoming, oh, the dive. Soaring and scoring through the ropes is Carter Blackwell. Fisherman, brainbuster. And that's got to hurt out on the floor. There's no telling what's going to happen in this one. Meeting the steel steps. 2 chambers, 1 for the TV title, 1 for the Great British Championship. A lot of obstacles in the way for the champions of Bowden and Windsor. And we'll have to see if they survive the game. But right now, Carter Blackwell going to the high-risk district. Had second thoughts. Sends him for a ride. Now gonna stop away on Christian Blake. Pop-up German with a bridge. Referee waves it off. Great call by our official. Rope break. To the top. Oh! What a clothesline all the way down. Incredible. And now CB might have a chance. Christian Blake needs to think about getting Carter Blackwell inside the ring to go for a possible decision. And there we go, Carter Blackwell back inside the ring, breaking the count. But oh, in full control for, wait a minute. Orange Crush. That's sending a message. 1, 2. That's how Jordan Brooks became world champion for the very first time. But whoa. Oh, double stop to the back of the skull. It could be game over for Christian Blake. 1, 2, and no, just a 2 count. Barely gets an arm up. The match continues. Oh, a devastating shot. I'm protecting the back of the head. You know, that's the place where you do not want to suffer damage. Look at that double stomp. Caving in the chest of CB. Look at the chops to the chest. Big elbow rocked him. Oh, off the post. Get posted. Out on the floor. Face first. Getting it back inside the ring. The only place to win. Without controversy. Snapdragon suplex. Deadlifts him up. Brainbuster! With the Fisherman Bridge cover! No, it's just a 2. Pickens! Pile driver! But he's not done! He's amped up! Could you imagine if he defeats Carter Blackwell? Skull crushing finale. 1, 2, and no, just a 2. CB chasing the dream of beating one of the greatest in Code of Honor's history. What a tough one here. Brutal matchup. He's gonna leave it all behind for this. Haluva kick into the corner. A running kick straight to the jaw. Carter Blackwell fighting back. Kick to the midsection. Incoming. Pile driver. Oh, package pile driver. Yeah. We got a new channel point alert. Probably going to be very popular. If you remember Secret Wars and And Ashley Rain, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Oh, look at that, off the barricade, off the logo. Well, Ashley Rain is a better woman than I am, you know.
She's a better woman than you?
I said it. And ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Going for the German suplex. The knee strike ignites, and CB, there's no escape right now as Carter Blackwell is in full control. Oh! Stomping right on the heart. Trying to cave in the chest, but CB ain't backing down. Skull Crusher finale! 1, 2, no! So close! CB almost had it. The journey, the drive, CB understands how important this match is. You gotta open the door to opportunities. And he will with this, with the clothesline from the high-risk district. Just cannot land the tornado kick, but CB can land that knee strike. We're at a 4, remember 20 count is applied. The code of honor rule of the count outs being 20. You might have plenty of time. You don't want to take a vacation out there. I can guarantee you might get stuck. Well, Ashley Rain is a better woman than I am, you know. And the shots in the midsection. Discus knee! Rocking the arm! And CB gonna take a powder. Christian Blake's out of here. Oh no! He almost broke his neck on that dive. German suplex with extra amp. Northern Light suplex. It's not over yet. Drives up straight to the floor. Almost hitting the steps with the impact. Watch out. Oh! Tiger suplex spikes him on his head. It's time to get it back inside the ring, but no. Maybe some cat and mouse. Some Tom and Jerry, if you will. And CB, oh! This is why you never count out Carter Blackwell. Cover 2. It's over. CB was cocky at the wrong place at the wrong time. And let's watch the highlights here. You never challenge Carter Blackwell like that. Christian Blake will fight another day. He was so close. But Carter Blackwell, your winner here tonight. And he's going to take this momentum straight to Denver, Colorado. EndGame, the high-altitude chamber awaits. But Carter Blackwell, a sole survivor. And the man to restore honor. Expected. He became the ace of COH RISE. But wait a minute, turn around! Cut the music! He saw it coming a mile away!
Kingo jump style my ass. Did you really think you're going to get me again? Not today, not ever again. You can blame me all you want about your bad choices, Jordan, but the fact of the matter is, you can continue to run your mouth to say that I'm selfish for what I chose to do. You're right, I was selfish at one point. But at Summer Series, that was not selfishness. That was my passion come to life. That was COH. That was for COH. See, all you do is run around here with nothing but hate and anger. You have no respect for anyone. And you wouldn't know honor if I ran up to you and smacked you in the face. Oh wait, you would. You'd look at me. I'm the epitome of honor. I don't take shortcuts anymore. I've learned from my mistakes. I changed. I had to change because I couldn't be that person anymore. And that's why, at EndGame, if you aren't going to show honor, if you aren't going to show respect, then I'm just going to have to beat that into you.
Oh my.
Oh, and one more thing. It's morphin' time.
Oh! Well, you know what time it is. EndGame is approaching, and these two will tear each other apart until there's nothing left. I'm a bit nervous about what's going to happen with these two, the most unpredictable athletes, willing to do anything to their opponent to win, and that's... This is John Baker training for the biggest moment of his career.
Whew. Jesus, it's been a minute. Yeah, I'm kind of glad I showed up. I knew I was gonna need this. That's for sure.
Well, I expect nothing less from the inspiration of a nation. Hey there, John. Oh, well, since I am interviewing Angel, I might as well look the part. What do you think?
What? Miss K, what are you doing here?
There's no time to explain, John. There's a million lives at stake right now, which means I have to get you ready for Seoul. So no matter what, you cannot give up. Not on me, not on the COH universe, and especially not on yourself. Are you ready, Mr. Baker? Because I won't go easy on you.
Oh, trust me, Miss K. I was born ready for this.
That's perfect. Now then, let's get this party started, shall we?
No matter what you do, Soul, it's not going to put me down. I'm gonna be the one guy that puts you down at your full strength.
Well, looks like he's able to handle Soul, but what about me? Now then, John, it's time for your ultimate test. Let's see if you can handle a little bit of my style. And trust me, I'm not an easy person.
That's a pretty ridiculous idea, I will be honest. But if you're so confident, I accept. Let's give it a shot.
I won't go easy on you, you know that, right?
Oh, trust me, I'll be plenty good. Now bring it on!
Hey, yeah!
Ow! That's my head! I need that, you know!
You must be swift as a coursing river, with all the force of a great typhoon, with all the strength of a raging fire, mysterious as the dark side of the moon.
Man, and I thought the first workout was great. Granted, that guy wasn't that bad. He's starting to get a little better, but you honestly gave me that serious challenge. So I sincerely thank you so much for that.
Thanks. Honestly, don't underestimate this interviewer. I'm a bit more stronger than people may think. Listen, John, I know this might not be easy for you, but please don't die.
I normally don't make promises, but what I will say is if things turn out well, I'm dedicating this to you.
It's still not enough. No matter what he does, he can't defeat Soul alone. I was hoping to stay normal, but hard times call for desperate situations, I guess. Well, let me just do this. Forgive me, Angel. I'm thinking about to blow a hole through your roof. John, good luck, my friend.
Here we go. Whose side are you on? Christy Jean, Kelly Cows. It's time for wrestling, yeah, wrestling. You know, it's a bit of an uncomfortable situation right now as we hope everything is okay with Kayla as she was kidnapped by Tori Rex. And there's no telling what she will do next. Tori Rex is out of control. It is spilled out in the airport. It seems like there's a lot of unsettled business from Summer Series War Games, and I hope by the EndGame pay-per-view we finally find some closure. But I have a bad feeling that closure will not be fine because it's the hardest night of our calendar year. Survive the game. In-game chambers, you never know what's going to happen or who's going to get hurt. Cover though, Christy Jean, lateral press, no, just a 2 count. But she's not going to waste any time. She's not working by the hour. She wants a win no matter when or how. And look at that. Oh, no. Referee might have to step in as we got some unlawful tactics by Christy G. And I'm going to stop the back is Kelly now. Christy G going to reset. But oh, there's no escape. But oh, she dodged that bullet. Kelly could be hurt. What a nosedive out to the floor. You know what time it is? The head dude in charge. Incoming. Nice steady moonsault there. Steady moonsault out on the floor. Remember, there is a 20 count. You don't want to take your time, but you got some time to do what you got to do to gain the advantage, and that's exactly what Christy Jean just did out there. We might need to check on Kelly Kills. You know, she was a part of Deja Vu during the War Games, but hopefully she's okay as she took a nosedive earlier. But oh! Incredible move from the air! Trying to get it back inside the ring. I don't blame her. I don't blame Kelly for that one. The octopus stretch. It's applied. Desperate times calls for desperate measures as, oh, she breaks out of the submission hold. To the corner, and what a haluva kick. The boot hitting the dome of Kelly there, but no, Kelly counters. Cobra clutch and a Dream Street. Slamming her down on the canvas, and now Kelly Kill's gonna work on her on the ground. No protection when you're grounded with those punches. And I'm gonna attack the ribs and attack the midsection of Christy Jean, and look at this, applying pressure. There's no escape, and looks like Kelly Kills has the advantage. The momentum swifts. Speaking about Swift, he has a lot of problems at his desk because there's no telling who's going to be injured after Endgame. Remember, October 5th, and the all-star lineup of the TV Chamber. We're going to see a sneak preview of all of that here tonight. But wait a minute, the head diva in charge trying to gain control out on the floor, out on the streets of Salt Lake City. Oh! Just for a moment, I thought she was going to go for soul food, but instead, with the knee strike, Russian leg sweep. By the way, if you're joining us here tonight, make sure you follow our social network out on the X, COH Wrestling 1, out on the YouTube, COH Wrestling 1, and join the Honorverse on Discord where you can live chat anytime we go live or other situations, you know, maybe playing games or whatever you're into. It's a great community. Be a part of it today. Christy Jean gonna break the count so she can have more time to spin out on the floor. She wants her spotlight, she wants her moment, but she better be aware of her surroundings as Kelly Kills back inside the ring. Here we go, off to the races, flipping over. Incredible athleticism, and look at that drop kick, picture perfect. Hitting the target for the cover, 2, and just a 2 count. Flying high, kaboom, DDT from midair. Christy Jean, can she recover as Kelly Kills gonna hook the leg? 1, 2, no, and just a 2 count. The match continues. Applying the trap there on the canvas with the elbows. There's no escape, and on variation of the uppercut. And she's not done, going back to the well again as Christy Jean trying to find a way out. But Kelly Kills not happy with the fans out here. But oh, ran right into the knee. No! Mistakes were made. And the discus kick. It could be over in an instant. hooks the leg. 1, 2, and Kelly, your winner here tonight. Not working by the out. As you can see, Bree George looking for a friend. I don't blame her. But wait a minute.
What now? Since you decided to cut some more hair of your hair, I'm gonna take all yours and then some.
Hey, Ted, what's going
Whoa!
on? Yeah. How's your day going? All right. Now let's go ahead and get to business. First of all, I only got about 3 agendas that need to be taken care of, okay? First, I need you to buy as much stock that we could get for the AMD, the Advanced Micro Division. Yeah, I need that. Trying to take that company, raise our little technology up, all right? Now, next, I need you to tell me what's going on with our construction of our new oil rig. What? Over budget? Who's down there? Him? Oh, fired him. Over budget. Fired him. Get rid of him. Give me somebody new, all right? Yeah. Now we got to make up for that cost. Yo, Ted, how much we selling our oil? $50 a barrel? Let's raise that up. Make it $113 a barrel. That should cover our costs. Anything over budget, yeah, we should cover that. Yeah, I know, it's a little high, but they will pay. Trust me, believe I tell you, they will pay. They want elite reed oil, they gonna pay that money. Best damn oil it is out there. Now the third thing, I need you to get on the phone with Royce. See how long of my new one coming in. You know, that 24 model. Yeah. I want that next year model coming soon as it hits the pavement. All right, then. Appreciate you, Ted. Good looking.
Miss Daddy Reed, you have someone at the door who's asking to talk to you. And I've agreed to let her in as she said she's planned an interview with you. I shall leave you two alone.
Hey, I'm glad I have been able to get you in here tonight. I heard people asking backstage about how you've been after everything that happened to you. And I think it'd be a great time to ask you a few things. First of all, how are you, Eddie?
How am I doing? How is Eddie Reed doing? That's an interesting question. On one hand, on my physical aspect, I ain't there yet. Definitely ain't there yet. On the other hand, my mental part of my body, my mind is clear. Very, very clear. And the one thing to add, the greatest of all greats, I'm still making presents of money. Hand over fist of money. Business is still booming. So yeah, there you have it.
Understandable. Well, you are the former owner of COH now. How successful do you think COH is going to be without you in charge?
The company without me. You know, with my plan, the company was going to hit the highest stratosphere. We was going to take the show corporate. Don't worry about the fans. Don't worry about their pockets. We was going to raise that roof. We was going to raise the money. We was going to raise the elegance of COH. But without me, it's going to go back to the regular for the people, the underprivileged people. That's what's going to go back. Now, the only hope they have is Zoe. I know a lot of people think I'm mad at Zoe, but no. She's still my daughter. That's my little one. Still my family. She did exactly what I taught her. She made a fool of me. She changed the contract. Same things that I would have done. And she did it. I'm proud. Little Zoe growing up. But the problem is, she still got a toe. And the company's going to stay exactly where it's at until she get rid of that toe. She got an uphill battle with COH.
That's certainly one way to look at it. Do you know what the future holds for you and the few remaining members of Money Mafia?
Money Mafia. Well, I can tell you this. Have you seen Little Corvo out there handling business? Have you seen what Corvo did at 2TM? I'm proud of that boy. That's my little brother. That's family. That's real family. Now, what's next? That's for me to know. And I can honestly say, we are not the same. And trust and believe when I tell you I got plans. We got plans. And it's just not me and Corvo. Trust and believe that. Better trust and believe that. And all you betrayed me. You know who you are. There will be a reckoning. And it won't be pretty. Better trust and believe that.
Well, there you have it, folks. Thank you, Mr. Eddie Reed. I hope to see you more in the future. Good luck with whatever is next for you and your Money Mafia.
I hope you place your bets and earn you some channel points because we got some new channel alerts. High priced, 1,000, ranging to 1,000 channel points to 400. The code coin up for grabs. Machine gun Bubblegum has her on the ropes. Apply pressure on the arm, gonna work on the arm. Went for the running head kick, but no. The dual kicks! And drops her on her head. I say to suplex. To the second rope, flying off the handle, kaboom with the cross body. Oh, incredible stalemate, if you will. And flying off the handles again with another drop kick from the springboard.
Well, Ashley Rain is a better woman than I am, you know. She's a better woman than you.
It's a Curry.
I said it.
Hey, big shout out to Relentless Pro for that one. Secret Wars was something last season, and that's where that meme was born. So tune in to KYR Scorsese for our pro and part of the 4Count Network, Ammo Wrestling, and also Fireball. You can catch their YouTube channel on the 4Count YouTube. course, catches there as well with some highlights. Look at this, Machine Gun Bubblegum. Going for the knee drop, but no water in the pool. More importantly, hitting the floor with the DDT out of nowhere. Louise Bates might not be the best bunny in Code of Honor, but tonight she's looking to rebound and get back in the driver's seat of competition. Oh no, about to hit those lights, those light tubes that for our entrance area. This is not a good place to be. It is spilling out of control, and I gotta believe this is Zoe written all over it. This is her fingerprints written all over this one. Louise Bates is not here just to win the match. She's here to make sure Machine Gun Bubblegum does not make it to endgame. Hook, line, and sinker. Zoe's fault right here. And no! Come on! We don't want to see a match end out there. Machine Gun Bubblegum battles back. Well, we usually have bounties on Friday nights, but I do believe we got a bounty here on Thursday, and that bounty's on Machine Gun Bubblegum. Where's the bounty board at? We didn't see this coming. And look at this headbutts. Can Machine Gun Bubblegum avoid disaster? Oh, drop kick hits her right on the dome, and now, oh no! Oh! The elbows to the back of the head. This is what happens when you try to take out Machine Gun Bubblegum. Never judge a book by its cover. Right now, Machine Gun Bubblegum and Louise Bates are going to war. And no! Louise Bates gonna take a count of victory. Come on! The match continues! That was a close one. Machine Gun Bubblegum barely getting back inside the ring. Cover, one, and just a one count. Well, the plan of Zoe has just backfired, and now Louise Bates is in trouble. Double knees, lung blower to the back. 1, 2, just a 2 count. But there's still time for Louise Bates to get the job done here tonight. Watch out! Oh! The double stomp did not hit, as Louise Bates just barely dodges that one. Gonna send her over for a ride, and oh, headlock driver. Count it for the cover. 1, 2, but no! Just a 2, are you kidding me? Machine Gun Bubblegum barely kicks out. The match continues, but it could be over any instant with this. The cutter. The cover. 1, 2, no! Machine Gun Bubblegum is not gonna stop. She knows how important this match is going into endgame. The battle wages on. Clothesline. Flying high, kaboom! Into the corner. And a taste of her own medicine. The cutter on the other end. Machine Gun Bubblegum trying to rally with the leg hook, but no, just a 2. It's not over yet. Louise Bates still has a lot more in store. Look at the chop. And oh, hip toss. And Machine Gun Bubblegum. Oh, what a combination. No, counter. What? Wheelbarrow DDT. What a sequence there. That was incredible. X Factor. Going to the top. And no water in the pool. Moonsault did not connect. Lawn blower! Machine Gun Bubblegum might just have the victory here. Cover 2. And Machine Gun Bubblegum with confidence points going in.
And look at this, Zoe Zombie's going for it! Bloody Mary, the finisher hits! Zoe Zombie looking to pick up her first win since joining Lions 2! And Zoe Zombie has done it on the road to WrestleCade. And the Living Dead Girl Lions got the job done here tonight. Well, there's no sleep till WrestleCade 6 for Zoe Zombie, as she's looking to become the first ever Uprising Women's World Champion.
Wow, you nailed it in that match earlier, Zoe. Honestly, you're one of the best I've ever seen do it. Congratulations, as always.
Congratulations to me? Yeah, more like congratulations to you. You literally won at Rumble in the Jungle, just to give me the main event at WrestleCade? I might have killed it in that match tonight. But dang, I really don't feel like I earned that spot. Are you sure you still don't want to take that spot, the main event, for yourself?
Trust me, if anybody deserves that spot, it's you. I've never met someone who's made me feel so, well, I never met someone who I've seen show as much passion in this company and to this business as you. Trust me, Zoe, you earned this.
Me? Come on, Daniel. Do you know who you're talking to? I'm just some chick who came to you because you had the formula to success. I always run away when things get tough. What makes you think I won't do the same thing again?
It's because you've changed. I once knew this guy who cared about himself and would do anything and everything to get whatever he wanted. Even a main event match for the biggest pay-per-view of his own show. And when he least expected it, he met a special girl. And she changed his ways. What makes you think you can't do the same?
'Cause Daniel, I can't even trust myself.
Wait a minute, you can't trust yourself?
I really don't want to talk about it. It more scares me than anything else.
Come on, Zoe, you can't tell me anything. I'm going to be here by your side, no matter what it is. You can trust me. I'm not going anywhere.
Well, in that case, I'm not going anywhere either. So you're stuck with me too. But, I don't exactly know how to explain it. You know, we've been together for a long time now. And maybe it's time I just let you know what goes on inside of me. You know, there's something that happens to me where I'm not, like, always me. Like, it's a different side of me. Almost. And they always want to fight for this. The chance to, like, be out. I know I sound crazy, but since I've been with you, it's really helped keeping me positive and believing in myself. Almost like you've made me the strongest, and for that I'm so freaking grateful. Thank you for being by my side. I really don't know where I'd be without you. You're my light in this dark, dark world, and I really don't ever want to go back.
Hey, trust me, and it's hard for me to say things like this, but I'm grateful for you too. And wow, you've got to be strong. Having to fight back a war within yourself and still go on throughout life the way you do, I'm proud of you. Don't ever forget that, and never stop fighting. I know in the end, you always win.
Yeah, you know what, you're right. I'll always win as long as I have you by my side.
Damn straight, girl. Don't forget it. I'm here to help no matter what I can do.
You do enough. Trust me. I can't imagine a world where we're not together. I Thank you for changing my life.
Do I remember how it started? Of course I do. Will Steele, he snuck up from behind. You know, we all saw it. Told me I could be this and I could be that, but I could never be the real deal. But what we forget is that Will didn't deserve it.
Why did I attack Christian Crew? Why did I lay out the COH World Champion? Will Steele, why did you turn your back on the fans? And the answer is quite simple, really. It's because I can. See, when I left COH, I left because I needed to be better. I was given a harsh reality check when I challenged for that world title that I wasn't ready. So I had to make sure I was ready. And during that time, that same very title has shined, called, beckoned for me to come back.
Will's been all hype since day one. Since when he came back to COH, he has been all hype. Not one single match on his resume since he came back, except for the one in Summer Series.
Seems like COH had different plans. They couldn't wait for me to come back. They had to create a doppelganger, a carbon copy, a counterfeit version of the real deal.
He hasn't done anything of any significance to help boost this company like I have. Week in, week out, we beat the hell out of each other. And at Summer Series, we did the same. We beat the hell out of each other. We went out there, he hit me with his moves, I hit him with my moves. At the end of the day, it could have gone either way. I'm gonna be honest. I could have lost my belt.
Aim at the top, come for the head, and take it clean off his shoulders. And that meant snapping you in half, champion. And I did just that. And I staked claim to what should be mine and was going to be mine at Summer Series. I had it all planned out. Eat, sleep, deal breaker, and become COH World Champion. But it seems I underestimated you. I'm man enough to say it. And the ending wasn't exactly what I wanted. Nor you or the fans. And I couldn't simply walk away. No. No, it can't end like this.
No, because I didn't like that draw either. I hated that. I hated that it was left undecided.
There must be a winner. Someone must be better. Someone has to be better. I have to be superior. For if I'm not, I will never claim what is rightfully mine.
I was glad that he decided that enough was enough and that we needed the rematch. We need to settle this. But what would I be if I didn't go out there and I whooped his ass at EndGame? Would I really be a champion if I didn't go out there and try my darndest?
You claim this is your era. But it's only your era because I wasn't there. If the real deal Will Steele was around during your time, none of your achievements would have even existed. Because they all would have been mine. Every single one of them should be mine. So at EndGame, I'm not just coming for your title. I'm coming for your very existence. I intend on eradicating it. I intend on clearing the slate clean. For you are the present. I am the past. But only the future walks out of that cell alive.
He's going to have to do way more way more than break an arm, break a leg. You're gonna have to snap my neck. You're gonna have to pull my eyes out. You're gonna have to take a leg, take an arm, rip my heart out. Because if you don't, I'm gonna keep scratching. I'm gonna keep crawling. Because it don't matter if my arms is gone, if my legs are gone. I'll scratch and I'll claw with my teeth if I have to. Well, you're a dangerous man, and I know that. You got nothing to lose. But Will, I got everything to lose. And I'm not willing to lose it now. Not now, not never.
I intend on having it be me, with world heavyweight champion wrapped around my waist, and to solely and finally claim that I am better than Christian Crude.
Before they enter the endgame, the endgame chamber. It's time for Wrestling Yeah Wrestling. It's time for these two to collide, and Tone White had an answer right there. What a counter back body drop, and now with the rapid fire kick to the back. Like I mentioned, they're not the fountain of youth, but they're definitely on top of the mountain of success. Stone White not only holds the longest reigning title reign in history, but also has the most reigns in COH Championship history in our 10-year anniversary here tonight. But Gerard Bowden, to be honest, him holding that TV championship, it's like he's been here all along. The way he conducts himself, a veteran in this business. As Bowden with the roaring elbow and holding on one of the most impressive title reigns in modern history. And look at that jackknife powerbomb by Tone White. Taking care of business straight off the gate with the win. Hit him and Wolf on cloud 9 last week. Let's see if he keeps up the momentum. Bowden and Crude both holding on their exclusive title reigns for a very long time. And, you know, he kept up with Bowden's success. He is damn near unbeatable. Now it's time to enter the endgame matchup. Now you got 5 other opponents, and you got a target on your back. JTD's in the chamber. Sean Nova's in the chamber. 2 Twisted Merc in the chamber. But more importantly, Tone White and the plan of him and Josh Wolf gonna work together so it can come down to either man. Look at this, nice cover. The 5 moves of doom cannot put away the TV champion. Remember, this is non-title, but the championship will be hanging in the balance at endgame. And right now, Tone White already going for Whiteout, but no, Bowden counters. Bowden avoids the finisher. The Whiteout cannot hit, and Bowden gonna work the leg. Went for the pile driver, but Tone White escapes. Another impressive counter this time from Tone White. Bowden's bread and butter, that pile driver. He was going for it early. Tone White's going to take a timeout. Flying off the handle to the floor. Caught him in midair. And I compared him to The battle between the Bulls and the Utah Jazz, and I meant it. Two athletes, two of the best of the best. But they're not alone. We got the dream team of the All-Star Chamber. The hottest names in the world. And I don't care if this gets on anybody's nerves, but JTD, the hottest free agent, he still has a matchup against Sean Nova. And that's still tonight. As the general manager, definitely nervous about what's going to go down at Endgame. Ryan Swift. It could all spill out of control. You never know when Josh Wolf's going to appear out of nowhere. So far, though, Tone White attacking the knee. This could be it. The finisher. No, Bowden backs him down. Brings him up. Look at the strength of the champ. Brainbuster. 1, 2. No, it's Tone White kicking out. You knew this was going to be one hell of a matchup. Regal Plex deadlifts him up, brings him straight down. Can't wait for the Bane versus Devlin matchup tonight. We'll break it down. The gold hangs in the balance. We're not going to wait to end game, especially in this one. Attack in the arm. Russian leg sweep. And look at this, Tone White right back up. And drops him with snake eyes on top of the rope. Wait a minute. Tone White's going to the top? No way. Oh! Crossbody to the floor! Tone White diving off the top out to Bowden on the floor. You don't see that every day. Kick to the midsection. No. Oh, he drops him on his head. Avoiding the concrete, but so close to it. At Endgame, they're going to be fighting amongst the steel structure. But they're so close to the concrete, somebody might not walk in 100%. And Tone White getting out of dodge. But Bowden gonna pick him up. Oh my God! Suplex to the floor from the apron. That's gotta hurt. And Bowden just testified again with another suplex. Tone White back up on his feet. Face first off the apron. The game changer, if you will, rolling the dice is Tone White. As Tone White understands the fan ovation not on his side, they're cheering for Bowden. So he's talking some smack to the fans here. Went for the rocket kick. Caught him this time. The sick kick by Bowden. Cover. 2. And no, just a 2 count. Tone White kicking out Bowden. And a pick him up. Could this be it? Pile driver? No, Tone White has done everything to avoid the pile driver of Bowden, and that's going to change this matchup. Jackknife powerbomb. A diesel-sized powerbomb, and now going for wideout, the finisher. 1, 2. No. And Bowden barely survives finisher, rolls out of dodge. Tone's gonna do it again. He's gonna fly. Oh! Caught up! Bowden caught him in midair. Expect the unexpected. Bowden's strength is unmatched. They call him King of the Mountain. Is that Mountain Everest or what? Mount Everest, because the incredible strength. If anybody's ready for that high altitude chamber, it's the champ. Tall and White gonna get it back inside the ring. Oh man, he just slapped his forearm on the canvas. That's gotta hurt. I thought he was gonna go for Whiteout, but instead slams him down like a bad habit with spine buster. Spine to the pot. 1, 2, and oh my God, Tall White just pinned the champ. I can't believe.
Boy, in tip, I just tossed that ham in the frying pan like spam. It's done when I come in and slam. Damn, I look like the son of Sam. Don't make me wreck shit with an automatic. This shit gon' get like General Electric. Damn, the lights is blinking, thinking I'm all over road. I was drinking. Oh, I'm wildin'. Oh, slow, that's how I don't give a fuck what the bitch for. Oh, bro, I gotta maintain the.
Bro, what are you doing? She's about to be here. We can't be just standing around looking goofy. We gotta be ready for some serious business.
Come on, JJ, man. Loosen up a bit. You know this will go well. At least let me do the one part before we get ready.
What part are you talking about?
You know the insane in the membrane.
Insane in the brain.
See, man, we cool. We got this.
Yes. I can always count on you to make things better, bro. I think I'm nervous. I mean, can you believe she called me? Like, my mind has been running insane. Do you think this is real?
Yeah, it has to be legit, bro. Think about it. There's no way somebody can put on the perfect voice like that and just play mind games with this JJ. This is huge. And this is something that we both can benefit from, and you know it. I'm sure any second now, she's gonna walk through that.
Oh my God.
Be cool, Ice Cold. Be cool. Be cool, Jason.
What's going on, boys?
Hey.
Hello there. Thank you for making the time to meet with me. It is very nice to meet you both.
Well, it's great meeting you two.
Calm down, dude. It's okay. So, let's get straight to business, boys, shall we? My name is Delilah Vidal, better known as Kama Sutra. I guess you could call me a veteran in this industry. I've been around this business for quite a while, and let's just say I have a good eye for who got it and who doesn't. I've recently stumbled across COH as a whole through a mutual friend, and that's how I discovered you two were a unit. Seeing you guys do your thing, it was very inspiring. I mean, I saw a lot of potential, but there was something missing. That was very clear. You need something or someone. That's why I asked to arrange this meeting, because I wanted to offer you boys a once-in-a-lifetime chance to make a serious business move.
See, Duke, that's what I was saying. Serious business moves.
That would be the chance to change your career's trajectory forever. With all of my wisdom and experience, I can offer you the world. I would like to lead you guys to become the future of this company. Give you guys an advance, help train you, and mold you into the superstars that you were meant to be. I can be the one to help you get there. I can be the one to help you get the gold. I can be the one to help you get on the video games, the posters, the TV shows, hell, even the news. The whole 9 yards. Anything you ever wanted or dreamed of, I can help you get there. All you have to do is listen to me. We can change the game. We can become the biggest thing in this industry. Diamonds and dollars could be, you know what, will be the biggest thing to ever happen.
You know what? That sounds amazing. Jason, we have to do this. This is exactly what we needed, JJ. This is our moment to shine, baby.
Duke, we're forgetting a huge issue here, dude. Now, Kama Sutra, as cool as you are, and as much as I would love to just immediately say yes, there are some more like present money troubles we have to worry about.
I know, man. I know you're not talking about the letter, aren't you?
That's right. So, we recently received a letter from good old Twitch TV. Now, I thought it was going to be something from Kick about a multi-million-dollar stream deal because they finally realized how cool we are. But I was wrong. We are currently being fined $50,000 by the network. We might be in major debt and even lose our jobs because of this.
Wait a minute. You guys need money? Is that it? That's cute. I thought we were talking about real problems. Listen, sweetheart. I've been around COH business for a few months now. And let's just say I'm connected where it counts. So let's make a deal, boy. I'll handle the fine completely. You won't have to worry about it anymore. The only thing I ask for in return is your trust, as well as your full dedication. Let me lead you into the future, and I promise this will be the best decision you have ever made.
Wait, but how do we even get that kind of cash? Like, that's an insane amount of money for just one cuss word.
Don't you worry about that, baby. Money has always seemed to find its way to me, one way or another. So, do we have a deal?
Well, hell yeah, we do.
I see nothing but positives. We definitely have a deal.
Amazing. We are going to shock the world. Cheers to that, boys.
Cheers.
Wow, this changes everything. Karma Sutra has just taken. That's going to change the landscape of Code of Honor forever, and so will this matchup. Well, looks like Diamonds and Dollars just bought a future in the tag team division, and Karma Sutra gonna make sure that happens. This changes the landscape, but this match is about to change the world. Here we go. And that's right, by orders of the general manager. At my desk, the ultimate note that not too many people like, but I'm gonna say it right now, the hottest free agent that signed in Code of Honor. He is King of Native Style. He is JTD. And here we go. These two about to collide here on Thursday Night Rise. I remember the first ever COH Rise that happened in 2K14. And I gotta say, these two are about to make history in more ways than one. What a prize bout we're about to witness on the road in the last stop before EndGame. Will JTD prove himself after the controversy of the Rumble in the Jungle? JTD has shown countless replay after replay saying that Sean Nova was eliminated at the Rumble, but just like I said there at the Rumble in the Jungle, he was never eliminated. He eliminated himself. Therefore, he is still undefeated in Rumble action across the globe. JTD gonna take it back to the board probably after tonight and reevaluate that as well. But hey, a win's a win. Sean Nova never to be eliminated, and here he comes. As we await Sean Nova, this should be an instant classic in the making here on Thursday Night Rise. One of the reasons why you should tune in to Hard Mics. These two had words, they exchanged words, but wait a minute. Oh no! Tone White and Josh Wolf is attacking Sean Nova in the back. Come on! They're in the parking lot garage. JTD has no idea what's going on as Tone White and Wolf trying to take out one of the biggest threats of the endgame chamber. Come on, Nova, fight back, do something. No. Damn it. 2 is better than 1, and right now Josh Wolf and Tone White has the numbers game. Oh no! Nova has been excommunicated from this matchup. And here comes Gerard Bowden. What is this? Bowden not happy about the loss earlier. Brings him down with saving grace. But this ain't saving grace. What is Bowden doing out here with JTD? I can't believe this. The chop exchange. You don't chop JTD, you'll pay for it. What was that about? It's out of control. No! Our cameras just called it. Josh Wolf just laid on over. Here comes the cavalry. Here comes Merc. But it could be too late. Emerald Flosion out on the concrete. Merc. The damage could be done. He's holding on to his knee. Was this a plan? Bowden, has he aligned himself with Wolf and Tone White going into the chamber? No! He could have just broke Merc's back, and so did Tone White with Nova. Michinoku driver out on the parking lot floor. But JTD ain't gonna back down from anyone. Get ready. Bullseye, no! Get ready for the King of Swing. It is out of control. What's gonna happen next? No! To the top! No way. Superplex! But he's not done yet. Going for God's gift. Northern Lights suplex. Cradles him over for another one. As Nova and Merc back up on their feet, fighting the good fight against Tone White and Wolf. There's no teams in the chamber, but tonight they are friends, making sure everybody is safe and sound. No! Low blow! Come on! Is there going to be anything left out of these men going into endgame? Wolf and Sean Nova, the last men standing, and all. Wolf with a dirty finger to the eye, thumb to the eye of Sean Nova. I can't believe what we just seen. Wolf is the last man standing. Is this a message sent? Are we looking at the next TV champion? As Bowden and JTD in the ring. Now, no. He's gonna fracture the ankle of JTD. Move over, Aaron Rodgers. JTD might join you next. The TV champion understands he's got a target on his back, and he'll do anything to remain champion, especially this. Watch out! No! Brain Buster! Bowden just dropped JTD! I can't believe this! The TV champion strikes at midnight on the final hour going into EndGame, and JTD wants more, and he'll get it at EndGame in a couple of weeks. The showdown. I wonder what's gonna go down on the unforgiven night of EndGame. It is far from over.
I am the stone that the builder refused. I am the visual, the inspiration that made ladies sing the blues. I'm the spark that makes your idea bright. The same spark that lights the dark so that you can know your left from your right. I am the ballad in your box, the bullet in the gun, the inner glow that let you know to call your brother son. The story that just begun, the promise of what's to come. And I'ma remain a soldier till the war is won.
I heard your hard Mac. That was concerning. Are you sure returning so quickly was a good idea? You was given time to grief, but I don't think you took advantage of it. If you did, you wouldn't have outbursts like this.
Yeah, and if I did take time away, Richie would be left in the dust while I focus on my own self. That's selfish. However, you're asking me, of all people, to take a break. I've never been known to take a break. I don't even know the meaning of that word. All I know is work, work, work. It's just... this time is different than when Mom died. At least back then I was giving myself a couple of weeks before I went full force. This time was different. But yet, it's no excuse. Stars on Fire knew that I'm a broken man. They know that I'm still dealing with a lot of emotions. They picked at me, and I allowed them. Fucking pissed at myself.
They are just pushing your buttons, expecting a reaction. And clearly they got what they wanted. If this continues, you're putting not just your tag title reign, but your code of honor career in jeopardy. You owe it to everyone who's helped you to this point, to not unravel and to stay level-headed.
It's hard to stay level-headed, man. Especially when one guy in particular keeps telling me that everything I do doesn't mean anything. The Academy with Richie, oh, it's just High School Musical stuff, little song and dance. The things I do for the kids in this community, it just doesn't mean nothing. The kids ain't gonna do nothing. Oh, you're only doing it for yourself, APH. Just once, I would like to get some recognition for what I do. Just once. Just once would I like to get a good job for helping Richie get back to where he needs to be. Just once would I like a good job for building myself back up after everything I went through with Psycho G. Just once. Once, man. I feel like nobody appreciates what I do.
Those kids appreciate it. Your neighborhood appreciates it. Richie appreciates it. And most importantly, your family appreciates it. Your mother and father, God rest their souls, are smiling at you from above, with you in your heart, guiding you through hardship. Always remember that.
Yeah. But I can do anything just to hear their voice one more time. Just to ask them for help. Because I need it, man. I need it.
You just have to stay level-headed and think only about the task at hand. That's unfortunately all the time we have for today. Just stay level-headed and you'll be fine. And please, Angel, Don't just open up to me. Open up to whomever is willing to listen. You aren't alone, man. You're never alone.
Thanks, Doc. I'll see you next week. This is Angel, go ahead.
Hey, Angel, it's Johnny. Just letting you know right now that Richie's in the building. He just walked in. I'll let him in for you because you were expecting him here, right?
Yeah, I'm just getting out from the therapist. I'll be there in a minute. Thanks, Johnny.
Not a problem. See you here.
Oh boy, this should be fun.
Hey, Angel. Don't get mad, but I ate some of the pudding that you had. Seems therapy went well. You know you can't stay pissed like this, man. That's exactly what Stars on Fire want. Just snap out of it, okay?
Oh yeah. Snap out of it, Angel. It's okay, Angel. I feel like a broken damn record being hearing that shit over and over and over again. Not like anybody just witnessed a multi-million-dollar project, a place where people come in to work out, to train, to get out of the streets. All of that under the goddamn sun, and it just got destroyed. Why? Because of tag team titles, measly title belts that these two greedy bastards want. You know what the worst part is? Once they get the titles, if they get the titles, they'll say the ends justified the means and they did whatever they needed to do to succeed. And people are gonna applaud them about it. People applaud Ryan Swift for busting in the Metro to Tanaka's house and getting a title shot. And they're gonna do the same thing with this. No one seems to care about the people affected. The ends justify the means, right? Bull.
Dude, listen. I understand your frustration. I'm pissed too, but you gotta understand what's done is done. There's nothing we can do except pray that the Academy is built up stronger and better than before. And we just need to take care of business against Stars on Fire. That's all we can worry about now. Holding on to these babies and to this title.
You know what the crazy thing is? These are for the titles, right? They want these titles, but yet I think they want something else. They want to prove that we're just a bunch of frauds. They want to prove that by trying to break me. This isn't just about the gold, it's about sending a message.
And this is why I want you to focus up. We need you at 100%, man.
Oh, you need me at 100%? Cool, I'll be 1,000% for you actually, Richie. 1,000% ready to put two bastards in a coffin.
No, we aren't doing any of that. You can't risk losing your cool. They want you to. One slip up and we lose everything we work for. Come on and think. Think of everything we've done. All the time and effort we put into making this division work, into making us a threat. Do you seriously want to drop it all now and go back to contemplating retirement?
Look, I can tell you that I'm not trying to go to that point, but I already know what's gonna happen. They're gonna try to push my buttons again. Next thing you know, I'm right there. We lose everything because of me. I don't want that. But it's hard to keep my cool in situations like this, man. You know how I am.
Angel, I understand what you're going through. Trust me, I'm angry too. There's a lot of things in my life that I've been angry about. Been jealous about. Friends, family, colleagues, peers, all of it. But there's one thing my mama's always told me. Be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to anger. Stars on Fire may have just destroyed one thing that we've had. One thing that made us feel like we're something. But there's one thing that they have not taken from us. They have not taken our spirit, our love, our passion for this great sport that we call professional wrestling. And this proves our hard work, our blood, our sweat, our tears. Trust me, when we see them in the ring, we will defeat them with honor
And that is what Code of Honor stands for. We are the tag division of Code of Honor, and we will represent honor. Come in, game.
The student has become the master. Who would have thought that you'd be the one giving me the pep talk? Look, I'm not going to promise that I'm going to be 100% dude. But I will say this. I'm going to give everything I got. I'm going to try my best to contain my anger. I just need you to know that there will be times when it comes out. Hopefully, I'm able to use it in a constructive manner. But the way I see things, the only way that this whole thing ends is if Stars on Fire is put behind us. And they're not going to be put behind us unless we beat them. And we will beat them. I've lost too damn much these last couple of months. I'm not losing these. These titles are staying with us. And if I'm not going to be the one that's going to be able to take care of it, I trust in the fact that you'll drive us home. Now, we can't go to the gym because they're still getting repairs done. So, let's say me and you, go to the park. Play some ball for a while, right? I'll get changed and, I'll meet you outside in 5 minutes.
Red Bane preparing for his title match here tonight. We're back, and wait a minute.
Oh my god. Again? This again? Ron Weasley hyping himself up. Oh my god. You, good sir, should do comedy, because you are absolutely hilarious. The fact that you think that you're going to beat Devlin... I can't even take myself seriously. The fact that you think you're gonna beat Devlin with one arm and walk out as the Iron Stallion Championship. You must be living in Hogwarts if you think that that's gonna happen. But I mean, look. You've got a broken arm, you've got no hope in the world, and you won't ever be a champion, unlike me and Surefire at EndGame. See you later, Ron Weasley.
Are you serious? We're really doing this again? I don't know what you two have against me, but it's starting to get real old. Fact of the matter is, I earned this title shot. I didn't go begging to Zoe like you two little bitch. Now I'm going to go out there, and I'm going to give Devlin every ounce of energy I have. And win, lose, or draw, if I come back here and see you two, then I'm going to make it a point to ensure neither of you make it to the ring for your title match. In fact, I'll make sure your careers end before that. Now I'm done with these childish bullshit from you two. If I see either of you out there in any capacity, I promise you that my broken arm is going to pale in comparison to what I do to both of you.
There they go! Hit the exits! Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Ladies and gentlemen. And it's a smart call that Devlin did not agree to that matchup, because here we are. The Iron Stallion Gold hangs in the balance here in the Honor Zone. And fighting out of the red corner, he is the challenger. He is the undefeated Red Bane. And look at that, he's holding up that injured arm. He is ready to go toe-to-toe with this man, the reigning and defending Iron Stallion champion from Belfast, Ireland. He is Devlin O'Brien. Are you ready? I said, are you ready? The Iron Stallion Gold is about to be up for grabs. The newest championship in addition to Thursdays, and a title that has a lot of prestige and has only just begun. Red Bane, can he avoid disaster and keep that arm healthy? He's gonna use it! This man is out of his damn mind! We'll throw the rulebook out the window as Red Bane, instead of protecting the arm, gonna use it as a weapon. Well, you might as well get it out of the woodwork, huh? Stomping away on Devlin O'Brien. Running super kick. He's got him! We got a new champ! One! No, it's just a one count. Could you imagine? Devlin O'Brien almost losing right there. Red Bane is undefeated so far going into this title match. And he's going for submission. Something that Devlin O'Brien has noticed is a skill set of Red Bane. And he's looking to avoid any submission here tonight. He will have the champion's advantage. Remember, if he was to get disqualified, if he was to get counted out, he'd still walk out champion. Look at that running knee. The Red Bane's gonna make sure he keeps it inside the ring. Nice counter for counter, hold for hold. It's wrestling, yeah, wrestling, and almost sent him out to the crowd with a shoulder tackle. Hey, thank you for the follow. Big shout out to Tease. And oh no! Crushing him on the barricade. And not a bro kick, but a bicycle knee. Devlin O'Brien with a heavy hand. And another one. Here comes the Irish Hammer Fist, straight down to the heart of Red Bane. And right now, just unloading out on the canvas. These two opponents are so fiery. And right now you're seeing all the fire out of Red Bane. Look at that. Attacking the leg. And that just, oh no. That does not sit well, Devlin O'Brien. He is angry after that one. And he could put him out right now with this high cross. No, don't do this. On the razor's edge. Oh! Out on the floor! Razor's edge! And Devlin O'Brien gonna slam him in the front row on top of the damn barricade. Running super kick, that's gonna change the momentum. Red Bane not only likes the pain, I think he enjoys it. He is sick, he's twisted, but he is still undefeated, and that could all change here though. A variation of the bro kick, but in the corner with the haluva. Nice counter. Using that injured arm, though, to back him off. Devlin O'Brien with the elbow of his own. No, don't do this. Oh! Inverted backbreaker, but look at this! We got a new champ! What? Just a one count pasa pin. Devlin O'Brien kicking out, avoids. And the spine to the spine buster. Oh, a turning tactic. That's the spirit. Devlin O'Brien, finger to the eye. And now trying to rip away at the face paint of Red Bane with these punches. Watch out, bro kick! Cover, 2, Red Bane kicks out. There's still life left out of Red Bane, not 100%. Counters the headbutt. Can you believe this? Connects. Devlin trying to recover. Red Bane might be undersized, but he's not gonna stop. He's gonna try to find a way to win. Fight through the pain, through the trenches. He has remained undefeated, but the championship is up for grabs. Red Bane with a counter, elbow to the midsection, more shots. Flatliner, face first off the canvas. Is this it? Going for the cover? No. Just a 1 count. Went for the clothesline on the injured arm, but here's the comeback of Red Bane. Duck under. Caught him with a snap power slam. Devlin back up. Oh! Oh, landed on the turnbuckle. Oh my God. Red Bane looking like a bug on the windshield, but right back with a super kick. 1, 2, it's over! Oh, we almost crowned a new champion. Red Bane was so close. But it's not over. To the top. What is this gonna be? No, King Kong knee drop. No water in the pool. Devlin gets out of the way. And the right hand comes right back down on Red Bane. Headbutt! Welcome to Devlin's side. For the cover. 2. No! Just a 2. Look at the arm. Red Bane had to use that arm to kick out. You can't imagine how much pain he's going through when he does just that. But oh no, the Celtic Cross. The Celtic Cross landed on the arm. He landed on the arm. Extra impact. No. Bro kick! Lights out for Red Bane. 2. Yes! Just a 2! It's not over yet. Red Bane continues the fight. Sling blade! Kaboom! Basement drop kick. Is there a way for Red Bane to win when you least expect it? Ripcord knee strike. He is injured. He's not 100%, but he's still giving his absolute best. And here comes the submission, using the other arm for the Dragon Sleeper. Will he put Devlin O'Brien to sleep? Will he tap? Devlin O'Brien gets out and attacks the back. The match continues. Discus elbow, running super kick. This is it! We're gonna crown a new champion! 1, 2! No! It's just a 2! Devlin O'Brien still kicking out of the running super kick. But this is it right here. If he hits this, oh! Red Mass, 2, and Red Bane wins the championship! Oh my! Ladies and gentlemen, a new champion has just been crowned, and I can't believe this. Through all the adversity, through injury, through hell and back, Red Bane did it. And ladies and gentlemen, are you a believer now? Look at Devlin's face, he can't believe it. He wants another round. He wasn't ready, but Red Bane is the new champion, and this changes the landscape on Thursday nights.
Well, 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 look who decided to keep sticking her nose in business that doesn't concern her. Bree, you thought you could mess with me and get away with it? Think again. I've got your precious Kayla right here, and she's not going anywhere until you come and face me in the ring. Oh, Bree, you must be so worried about your little friend. Don't worry, I'm taking good care of her. For now. You thought you could mess with me, but now it's my turn to play. I took Kayla, your so-called friend, just to show you how powerless you really are. You can't protect anyone from me. I hope you're ready for a little game of cat and mouse. You see, I've not only kidnapped Kayla, but I've also managed to snatch a piece of you, too. Consider it a twisted way of showing you just how powerless you really are against me. You better bring your A game to our match, because once I'm done with you, I'll make sure Kayla gets a front row seat to witness your defeat. Bree George, prepare yourself for the fight of your life, because Tori Rex always gets what she wants. And what I want is to see you suffer. Right before I take your precious career away from you.
Now that starts on
Zoe,
fire.
just wanted to thank you for that match.
Yeah, Zoe, thanks.
Oh, and thanks for all the things that you said about us last week. Do you really see us that way?
Yeah, do you actually see us that way?
Well, I mean, it was a little out of the norm for myself to say those things, but I don't know. I felt quite more emotional recently. But I guess I did mean those things. I mean, it just came out. I just feel bad for you guys is all.
You feel bad for us?
Well, yeah. Like I said last week, you're the only people who came up to me and asked me anything while I've been in charge. It just shows me the passion you two have for this. And since the Influence are a great team already, and you guys think you have what it takes to dethrone them, I thought why not give both teams the opportunity to prove themselves at EndGame. Either you guys can take what they hold so dearly to themselves, or they can show you just why they call themselves the best team here. Just thought it'd be cool to see, you know?
Well, don't worry, you won't have to feel bad for us for long, because at EndGame, Tom and I are taking those titles.
Oh yeah, no chance they're keeping them around their waist. It'll look so good on us.
Yeah, I'm sure. Good luck. Oh yeah, and you two are fired.
Fired?
Oh, I mean you're fired from being my bodyguards. You guys got what you wanted, but it was fun having you as my own little zombies for a little while. You guys go off and do your thing. I've got to face Bubblegum here soon anyways. No point in running anymore.
No! That's not all we wanted. We wanted to help you.
Yeah, we also wanted to help.
Have you met yourselves? I knew all you wanted was that title shot. You got it, so there's no point in lying anymore. But anyways, you guys can be annoying. But it was also nice having your company for the last few weeks. So thanks for that. Hey Tom, before you go, maybe try being less into yourself and be more grateful for the opportunities you have around you.
Me being less into myself. Yeah, right. In your dreams, sunshine.
And Alex, thanks for getting me in here. You changed my life without even realizing it. Keep on trying to be him.
Trying? I'm already trying. Thanks, Zoe.
Yeah, thanks. It wasn't that awful being your zombies anyway. But good luck to you. Bye, Zoe.
Yeah. Bye-bye, Zoe.
Bye. What do you want? My favorite. Number 11. I have control of number 1 like you want, and you haven't sounded a lot like yourself recently. Caring about anybody? What is that? No, I've been seeing it. Flashbacks, they take me there. When Zoe was with her hero, Daniel Lyons. He promised her he would never leave, and look what happened. They hurt us all. It's what they always do. You're right. So why on God's green earth have I even cared about any of them? Stupid vermin. Down here, I feel safe. I feel like me. But up there, it's like something's slipping. A crack has opened and someone is slipping through, and I personally don't like it. I thought you said you had number 1 under control. Well, that's the problem. I do have this under control. Number 1's been with me this whole time, and we've been waiting for you, my queen. So there's nothing that should be slipping through. None of the other numbers could dare face what you have to offer. The consequences that would seek at the end, they wouldn't be worth it. You're right. No one has the audacity to stand up against me besides number 1, and that's why I'm having you watch her. And if you know she's been with you, you're telling me the truth, number 9. None of this should be happening. No, of course, I haven't lied to you, and I would never lie to you. You know that, number 11. I praise you like anything, and trust me, I look up to you like you are the Lord I've always needed, and I will always be there for you. The only problem is, I do have a small suggestion on what might have happened. And, remember when you came down here a couple weeks ago, and you warned me about that one girl who woke up? Oh, yes. The unranked number that I took out to take over this place. Of course, I remember. What would the big deal be there? I have heard rumblings that, maybe, number 7 might have helped her. Number 7. Oh, that's so typical of her. You know, I remember her begging each and every one of us to give her a rank. And you know what? I sure as hell gave it to her. And all it took was me ripping out her beating heart. I felt every pulsing beat until her heart couldn't take it anymore. And it sat still, dormant in my hand. And I'm sure she longs to feel again. No feelings, no emotions. Only her brain to guide her through this cruel, cruel world. She will never be fit to run this body. All thanks to me. I wonder if she regrets it. My favorite experiment she was, and I haven't seen her for years. So you're telling me she shows up when I'm in charge? To what? Seek revenge? She knows I'm the best at that. Yes, of course, my queen, but there is still an issue. If you're feeling emotion, and you're really sympathizing with these people, doesn't that mean something's slipping through? And if I have number 1, well, what do you think it could be? Well, it certainly wouldn't be number 7. She doesn't feel anything. There's nothing that she can make me feel. There is not one number who would dare fight me. That Bubblegum chick. That stupid note. When she told me she was awake. I think she can see this. Maybe she was warning me? No, she wasn't warning me. She was telling me. That unranked number is trying to take me over? Are you serious? Well, you know what? Luckily for us, we have the person who put her in charge last time with us, so there is no way she can sneak up to the top. Number 9, make sure number 1 stays with you and make sure no one goes in contact with her. We all know that that's the only way that she can get back up. And if something happens, number 9, I hate to say this. Who am I kidding? I love to say this. You will pay with a fate worse than death.
Oh, yes, my queen. That sounds like a fair trade. And if anyone had to take my wretched life, I couldn't think of anyone better.
When there is no one else left to fight, we have to stand up. We have to try. We can't just sit in the sidelines. We have to put our differences apart and work together, and we can. So when we do that, there is gonna be no better time, okay? Just trust me. Because number 1, we're coming to save you.
The thing? Or is the thing that's stopping you, you?
Excuses sound best to the person that's making them up. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Get off the pity potty. Telling everybody your sad and sob stories, trying to get people to show up to your pity potties and your pity parades. If you ever see me in a Rolls Royce, a 6 or 7-star hotel, living my life to the fullest, don't get jealous of me, because I worked my ass off to get it. Nobody handed me nothing. Wake your ass up. Awaken the beast inside. It's game on. It's go season. It's time for you to take advantage of the access and the resources that you have in your country and your community. You got a problem with your life, you got a problem with your environment, do something about it. If you want it, go get it.
Recognize the excuses are not valid. They're conjured up, they're fabricated, they're lies. And how do you stop the lies? You stop the lies with the truth. And the truth is, you have time. You have the skill, you have the knowledge and the support and the willpower and the discipline to get it done.
The fruit of everything good in life begins with a challenge. Everything is uphill that's worthwhile. And it's not going to come to you, and it's not going to fall in your lap, and it's not going to be something that, oh my God, it just was so simple. It's always going to be difficult.
If you want it, you gotta go get it.
This is your chance. This is your shot. This is your moment. This is your time. This is your place. This is your opportunity.
This is my time. This is my moment. Tomorrow, tomorrow, tomorrow. Ain't no such thing as tomorrow. We only got today. It's your dream. If you wanted to have it, get your butt up and make it happen. If you wanted to have it, rise and grind.
You still got work to do. Stay on that basketball court. Stay on that football field. It's grind season, homie.
Indeed, round number 2 is about to begin. Here we go! It's time for main event last man standing. And here comes the man that is feared the most in the honor zone. Oh my God, he just opened the door to the Soul Taker! And here he is. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes Enigma Soul through the door of the Shadow Realm. No one will survive. As Enigma Soul, as you can see the light that embodies all the souls that have fell, that are no longer with us here in the honor zone, all because this man's reign of terror for years upon years in the hollow hells of the honor zone. You can feel it in the air, the ambiance. The temperature has just lowered here in Salt Lake City. We're below zero in temperature because of this man right now. John Baker, I hope you're ready, because Enigma Soul is always ready. Yeah, it's grind season, but more importantly, it's grind time as the Soul Taker here in Death Valley, ready to end another run. The light goes out one last time. Well, John Baker about to get a second opportunity at a man that is feared the most here in the honor zone. But here we go. Here comes the inspiration of a nation. Oh my, what an entrance for the inspiration of a nation, John Baker. Ladies and gentlemen, I got goosebumps. I can only imagine what's going through the head of John Baker right now. This is the difference. Is he indeed invisible? He's been cloaked. I can't believe this. What the hell? I see movement. John Baker has just became the Invisible Man here tonight, and he broke out, breaking the glass. What an entrance. And that's exactly what he's got to bring to the table against his worst nightmare. In order to beat a superpower, you gotta become one. And that's exactly what John Baker has trained. But this is a different side of John Baker here tonight. No longer the inspiration of a nation. He is something like we've never seen before. Look at the eyes. Wearing his Infinity Gauntlets. He's ready to go against the Ultimate Force coming up next. The fireworks raining through the honor zone. We understand we're witnessing something special in tonight's main event, as John Baker got to bring everything, including the kitchen sink, in this last man standing matchup. Who will walk out on their own accord and who will be put away? We're about to find out next. The time is now. Finally we're here. Finally we're here for this ultimate showdown. Soul paying tribute to a man that he oddly worships and a falling soldier of Bray Wyatt. Rest in peace, Bray Wyatt. And look at this, John Baker. I haven't seen this before ever. And oh! Here we go! This is incredible! The ultimate showdown! Baker versus Soul 2, here we go! And Soul took that punch at steel, no effects, but more. Soul says you gotta do more than that, but Baker throwing haymakers, rights and lefts. Oh, he says bring it! He wants more! And Soul's gonna dish it right back out to John Baker. Nice fireman's carry, nice counter. And here comes the kicks. Kick in the chest to Baker, gonna cave it in! More kicks raining down, but wait a minute. Oh! Head kick to John Baker! Oh my God! Lethal kicks! He's a lethal weapon out there! And brings them straight down to humanity. And we're gonna get the count started.
2, 3.
Baker could be done already. But no. He's gonna bring himself back up. He's not gonna give up. He's the inspiration of a nation. He's gonna fight till he can't breathe anymore. He didn't train hard for this. He ain't gonna back down from Soul, but Soul giving everything it can, and oh, Pele kick hits the button. And look at that Snapdragon suplex.
1.
Is it it?
2.
The count has begun. He's got the 10.
3.
This could be it for Baker, but no Baker making his way back up. And brings him right back down with a shoulder tackle. And now Soul could be going for the kill. Oh! Tornado kick! And Baker could lie victim to Enigma Soul. No, don't do this. Oh, headbutts. Head kick. Incoming Spanish fly. Caught him through the air. But no, he's not going to wait for the official to count. Enigma Soul's not done yet. He's going to torture Baker. He drops him with a Snapdragon. Wait a minute. No way. He's got a shovel. He's got a damn shovel. Don't do this. No. Don't do this, Soul. Oh! He's going to cave in his skull with the shovel, and he's tacking the ribs with the wooden handle. Could you imagine if he hits him with the steel of it? Oh, now he does. He caved in his face. He is digging his eyeballs out of his socket as we speak. This is utterly disgusting. Well, he's going to dig Baker his own grave, and he's going to bury him in this last man standing match. This has just became buried alive. Oh my God, how is Baker still standing is beyond me, but look at that. Baker gonna use his own shovel against him, and that's what you gotta do, and right to the back. Not even a shovel can keep these two men down. That's what it means here tonight. Baker given a second chance against Enigma Soul. You don't get chances like this anywhere. But is it worth it? I think it may be. I think he's just won. But no! Wait a minute, he's gonna pick Soul up! Not waiting for the count. The Fist of Fury by Soul. No counter. Pele, but no! Hip toss! And a splash right into the guillotine! How did he caught him is beyond me, but he ran right into the grip of Enigma Soul. Will he tap? Will he tap? Will he tap? Will he tap? There is no submissions. He's gonna suffocate Baker. This is last man standing. There is no submission. He can tap. He can pass out. It's not gonna matter. But he must survive, and he will, getting out of it. Shoulder tackles. Oh, Lariato! Off the ropes! And brings him down with a shoulder tackle! No! Oh my God, he pooped through the table! Let it run in front of us! He almost hit me head on! Baker, are you okay? He's okay. I don't think I am. He almost landed on top of me. Went through the table. I got the hell out of Dodge. But Baker's still standing, still ready for a fight. And a fight he will. And look at that, the exchange. Baker to the top. Oh my God. What? He just teleported. I can't believe what we saw. He just teleported across the ring to Dodge. Oh! Superman punch! this the end? Or we're just starting here? Oh, man. The mask is off. What happens now? Do you feel the arena shake? Oh my God, a seismic shift! It just fell over! Are blowing here in Salt Lake City. What? What are we witnessing? Baker's shocked, I'm shocked. I've never seen this. Is this real? Am I dreaming? He is now became the destroyer. Soul Taker! The battle wages on! Oh my God! It's over. I think Soul just one last man standing as Baker just exploded out on the ramp, all out on the stage, but he's getting up! What? And he's not done yet! The ultimate battle wages on, and Soul and Baker collide! Oh my, what the hell?
One! Holy shit! Two!
Never seen this before, neither
Three!
have I.
Four!
I think Enigma Soul has just become the last man standing. The destroyer! As Baker has been destroyed.
8!
Or has he? Not yet! The inspiration of a nation! Continue the fight! Fight back, Baker! Fight back! Oh no! What's gonna happen here? Wait! Get ready for a sonic boom. Trying to hold on, ladies and gentlemen, but something is about to go down. I'm holding on to my seat. The arena is tilted like it's never tilted before. Oh my! I think Soul has just been outplayed, ladies and gentlemen. Is that what I think it is? Over 9,000! Now it's a fair game. It's a stalemate. And it's Ultra Instinct. Baker knows what he must do to finish the story, to finish the battle against his ultimate nemesis. But can he? Does he have the heart? Does he have the passion to do just that? Snapdragon suplex. It is heating up. The intensity is building as we are down to the wire. Here it comes! Powerbomb! And the bro kick! Verna Baker!
1!
Is this it? The count at 10!
2!
Will Baker be the last man standing?
4! 5! 6! 7!
No!
8!
Soul's getting up! Are you kidding me? It's not over yet! The count at 8, and he's back up on his feet, and the battle wages on! Soul Taker!
1!
This has got to be it.
2!
There's no way Baker's going to survive this. He caught him in
3!
midair with Soul Taker.
4! 5! 6! 7! 8! 9!
No way! He's up at 9! No! The death grip! The death grip! And you can hear Soul say, "Your soul is mine!" Not this way, Baker. Fight out of it. Fight back! Get out of it! Enigma Soul is gonna take another victim! Yes! He turns it around! I can't believe this!
Easy, Soul. Did you think I was a sleeper like at WrestleGate? Don't make me laugh! Just because you become a destroyer doesn't mean you gotta stop me!
The roles have been reversed, and Baker is gonna take the soul of Enigma. I can't believe this. The arena is shaking, ladies and gentlemen.
I won't hold back!
Oh my. Ladies and gentlemen, we have been through it all. And now, back inside the ring after the ultimate battle. Who will be the last man standing? Oh my God! Ladies and gentlemen,
3,
they're both laid out.
4,
No way.
5,
Soul's getting up. Baker's still down.
6,
They're out in the parking lot.
7, 8.
Can they make it to their feet in time?
9.
It's not over yet, but they send each other to the parking lot garage. I hope I'm getting hazard pay after this.
To the end. Thank you all. People like Daniel Lyons. People like 2TM, like Angel Perkins Harris, Richie Rich. All the heroes of COH. No. Even you, Devlin O'Brien.
Brace yourselves for the ultimate showdown. What? No way! The ring has imploded! And the fans are singing here in Utah as Soul, the Destroyer, has just been destroyed.
4, 5, 6.
Is it over?
7.
Can Soul make it back
8,
up to finish the fight?
9.
9!
Ring the bell, that's it.
Baker wins! He He gets revenge! The second chance! The second opportunity! And Baker has done it! He had to fight fire with fire just to get the win when it was all said and done here tonight. I don't even know how to explain this battle, but we were in for a treat, and Soul is laid out, and Baker's indeed the last man standing. Our set has been destroyed.
You know what? After everything we've been through, I understand now. You will always be the Soul Taker. I respect you now. Whether we fight again later, or this is the last time, it will be with respect going forward. And I wish you the very best, Soul Taker.
What a moment live here in the Honor Zone. This is a first, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't know what to expect. Wow. But I hope Soul's okay. Through the fire and flames we carry on as John Baker walks out on his own accord, and you can see last man standing is over. We got a winner, but they left one hell of a mess to clean up. Ladies and gentlemen, EndGame is in 2 weeks, and we'll see you there.